Hi, I'm Modest Transformation by Celeste, and today we're diving into a topic that as captivating as it is controversial: pretty privilege. We have all heard the phrase, a pretty face can open doors, but what does it truly mean to benefit from pretty privilege? And more importantly, how does it impact self worth and identity?
The illusion of beauty. In a world that often values appearances above all else, being seen as pretty can feel like a gift. But is it really enough? Beauty is often celebrated, but is it enough? Highlighting pretty privilege. Pretty privilege is real. It opens doors, grants opportunities, and even changes how people treat you. But what happens when the spotlight fades? What remains when beauty is no longer the first thing they see? Pretty privilege is real, but it's not the full story.
I have longed for someone to say something to me other than, oh gosh, you're so pretty. I have longed to hear other words. I know I'm more than this. I think it's a shame that as women, we're being told that we have to find a way to stay eternally young, forever 30, as though we're not allowed to be human and do what we're naturally born to do. We're born to age and die. But somehow as women, we have to do the unthinkable. We have to figure out a way to do it, and unfortunately we're turning ourselves into monsters trying to do that.
True worth goes beyond appearances. It's found in the kindness you show, the strength you build, and the impact you leave on others.
You know, I used to, for some reason, wear a lot of makeup in my early 20s. Now, I don't even put makeup on my face like that. Like, I put concealer, contour, and a little bit of something in my brows, and I might like hit my cheeks, but I will never put face makeup on my entire face.
So even when you're working, you'll say no foundation?
Yeah. At the most, I'll do tinted moisturizer.
It's another form of self-care. You're setting a boundary.
Which was really a process for me, because as a child actor, I was just told, like, do what you're told, wear what they tell you to wear, they want to put your hair like that and you don't like it, just don't be a problem, make it easy, don't, all that happens, and then you start getting in your 20s and you have preferences and you kind of like, excuse me, could we, talking with DPs on set, they're like, well, can you put some powder on your nose? And I'm like, if I do that, then it's gonna flatten my face, and my face is not flat. My face has 3D to it. And they're like, but I'm like, no, it's natural. And at the end of the day, I'm the only person who has to live with what I look like on camera for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I've been doing this long enough that I do know what I want to look like, respectfully.
Because being seen as pretty is fleeting, but who you are is timeless. You are more than a reflection in the mirror. Your value isn't measured by others' perceptions, but by your actions, character, and courage to be authentic.
If I'm just a pretty face, I'm going to end up with a man who only likes pretty faces. Now, the reality is that man is so easily distracted with the next pretty face and the next 25-year-old and the next. So what will happen is you're in a constant competition with people you can't compete with for the rest of your life. So reality is when you create your identity on something so fragile, you attract somebody who's also very fragile, and then you end up in a lonely cycle, unfortunately. Yeah. Whereas when you develop something deep, you attract someone deeper and your connection tends to be more long-lasting.
True value lies in who you are, not just how you look. Inner strength over appearance.
Having a good heart goes far beyond having a pretty face. Because at the end of the day, if you have a whack heart, there's no Photoshop for that, okay? Yeah. Right. And if you have a bad personality and a nasty attitude, no filter is gonna fix that. No Snapchat filter, no hearts, no crown, no dog.
So not only will others hate you because you're pretty, they're gonna hate you because you're confident, you're educated, and you have personality. That really gets people going. It gets under their skin, because of course when you're already pretty, the first thing people want to look for is some type of dirt to throw on you. But then when they see like you're kind and you're confident and you have personality and you smart, they hate it. They hate that for you. And I honestly went through that like my entire life, and I came to the realization it's just something that I have to accept. Like, to be honest, it is what it is. I just feel like I'm not gonna hide myself to make others feel comfortable, because no one would ever do that for me. And I feel like you gotta have a real disease in your heart or a mental illness to hate on someone because of their qualities, when you can literally take the time out and work on your weaknesses so that you can become the best version of yourself. But people would rather spend their lives being miserable and hating. And it's just like, why would you do that with your short ass life? Like, we're on this earth for a short period of time, and you're telling me you're spending your life being bitter? It never made sense to me at all.
You are more than a reflection in the mirror. Your value isn't measured by others' perceptions, but by your actions, character, and courage to be authentic. A person helping someone, a soft fade to black with the words, "Be more than a pretty face, be unforgettable."
My journey hasn't been easy. Ever since I was a little girl, I was picked on. I wasn't appealing. I was dark. People used to pick lighter skin tone person before me. People made me seem like I was the ugly one, the ugly duckling. Appearance over the years started to change. A pretty woman, especially a brown skinned woman, people say, "Oh, you're pretty for a brown skinned girl," or I feel like in this world or society, you want to call it, does not know how to talk to females. I feel like it shouldn't matter what your skin tone is. As long as you have a good heart, you're a good person.
Don't let the world define you by appearances. Be the light that shines from within.
Welcome back, Transformation family. I hope this video helped you understand the deeper message behind each visual and the motivation that inspired this content, often drawn from powerful insights by celebrities and content creators. Being a pretty face isn't always what it seems, and I wanted to convey that through the video. My hope is that it resonates with each and every one of you, encouraging you to see beyond appearances and embrace your true worth. If you enjoyed this video and found it value in the message, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my platform, and share it with someone who might need to hear this. Let's grow this community and get it up to 100 views. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.